Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So today in the video, we are going to try to integrate ChatGPT into n8n. So what is the goal? You know that ChatGPT is an external interface. There where I can send prompts. And ChatGPT is now even capable of creating a complete workflow for me. You just need to go into the chat. But what is very interesting, if we integrate it here, is that it becomes a system integrated within n8n. And the goal is to create my workflow directly inside n8n, and it will simply handle all the configuration. Obviously, the idea, of course, is to go to OpenAI. So here on this interface, this simply allows me to access the platform so I can just create our API. So it's an API that I will simply retrieve from here. Once I have that API, I will simply, in fact, put it into n8n and integrate the chat. Now, it's true that today, officially, n8n has explained how to do it. But I have tested the documentation myself, and I have obviously done all the settings and configurations. It's actually a bit difficult to set up, especially for a beginner. That's why I created my own documentation, something like a real shortcut that explains step by step how to get this interface, an interface ready to create workflows for us. I will guide you step by step without you having to develop anything, understand anything, or type any command lines. I will put everything in the documentation and I will explain it to you step by step. So it's really very interesting. It's worth it because today creating workflows is becoming very easy. The assistant does everything, it configures everything, it tests everything, and it gives us the optimization. It actually gives us the operational workflow. And for an entrepreneur who wants to automate tasks in their business, there is nothing better than setting up the assistant and integrating it onto their machine. So let's get started. We are going to do all the installations step by step until we become experts by the end, so we can create our own workflows together. Let's go. First thing, obviously, we need to install n8n. So to install n8n, there are two possibilities today. Either you go directly to the official website and in the, pricing section, you simply select a server or a subscription on n8n, the official site. Now the downside, I'll tell you right away, is that here the price is still a bit high. For the first pack, which is the starter, we're looking at $24 a month. On top of that, we can only run 5 workflows simultaneously. That means I can only activate 5 workflows. That is a bit too little, especially for people, freelancers and business owners who want to automate tasks and want to keep workflows active. So either we move to packs that are a bit more expensive, or the second alternative is to host n8n ourselves. Because n8n is open source, we have the right to host it ourselves. Now, of course, we can't put it on our computer because if we close the computer, the workflow can no longer run. It needs to be active 24/7. So what do we do then? We simply use external servers like Hostingers. So the advantage with Hostinger, if I come and take a Docker project here, I'll have an automatic installation of n8n, and above all, the price is much more attractive. And on top of that, I have the ability to run an unlimited number of active workflows. That is to say, I can even have 100, 200 active workflows without any issues. I don't have that limit. So the server I recommend is this one, the KVM2, because it has 2 processors with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So really, we have a system or a powerful server capable of simply running n8n with complete ease. And here, if I go in, for example, I will simply, select how many months I want to have the system for. Besides, it gives me a 30-day money-back guarantee. Very interesting for testing and setting up the assistant. And also, what is very interesting, you will see that here, I advise you to just leave the Docker mode selected because it gives me the possibility to install even more free applications. I will show you that later. So leave only Docker installed. Do not select anything other than Docker here. So Docker is, in a way, the environment. Here, we are going to install n8n, which also allows us to install several other tools for free at the same time. So there is a coupon that has been placed on the official Hostinger website. So we are going to enter it here to take advantage of a discount. But first of all, you need to log out because it's a coupon that is actually valid for people who are getting a Hostinger server for the first time. So if you already have an account on Hostinger, try creating a new account, which means using a new email address afterwards. So I will enter the coupon here. The coupon is simple. You enter Go. Docker like that. You click apply and it should normally give you a 10% discount. And then you click on continue, enter a new email address and place the order. Once that's done, you will automatically find yourself on your server. So the server is this one. It's a Hostinger interface that allows me to install several applications. So I've installed a few, but I'm going to show you now. That's the goal of this video, how to install the n8n one for free on a Docker server. So I click on compose. You see there's a little button here called one-click deploy. So when you click here, it will give you thousands of applications that we can connect for free. Obviously, you need to log in with your account, and once logged into the account, you will see that I have the option to select an application. There are 1018 of them. I come here, I type in n8n. And here, be careful, when you type n8n, you will find two n8n options. There is the classic n8n, that one is the old one. It doesn't have the assistant. And look at what is written here. That one is marked with the assistant. That's the one I want. So I can simply click on select and tell it, yes, I want to deploy this on the server. Of course, it is currently performing the deployment. It generally takes 2 or 3 minutes, but I can deploy several applications for free on the server for everything related to artificial intelligence. There are thousands of applications. So if you want to have fun installing other things, go ahead. So now I'm going to give it a little time to install n8n with the assistant. You'll see it will put the system here for me, and then it will give me a little button here to open the application. And that's where we'll have an n8n server installed on a Hostinger VPS, and I can launch the assistant without any issues. I'll show you all the details right away once it finishes the installation. So when I go ahead and install my system, you'll see that right here, I can simply click on the open button, and then it will automatically launch n8n for me. And it will immediately open up with the chat interface ready to go. But be careful, if I look here a little bit, if I scroll down the system here, for the LLM to work, it needs OpenAI or even cloud. In any case, we need an LLM. And today, with Hostinger, when we do the configuration, it automatically connects it to Nexus. And here, I'm forced to buy credit to run the system because Nexus is, in a way, a system that gives me access to LLMs. To avoid that and give direct access to OpenAI and ChatGPT, we're going to make a few small modifications, a few configurations. I'll show you here in the Docker. When I look at the environment, you'll see that if I scroll down a little bit here, there will be only the Nexus tool connected. And look there, it gives me GPT with 5.4. I'm going to change it to 5.6. How do I do that? The first thing to do is I'll need to create an API key. That is very important. I'm simply going to go to the OpenAI platform. This is the official website, platform.openai.com. Once I have gained access to the system, I will simply go ahead and create my own unique key. Creating a key is simple. I come here. I'll just go ahead and enter the key now. Then I'm going to call this project Demo YouTube. It's really that straightforward. There you go. So n8n. I'm going to create a key, but I will obviously delete it right at the end of the video. It's just going to be a test key. There, it gave me the key. I'm going to copy it to a secure place. I'll display it, but later in the installation, but it's just to tell you that it's a key that must be kept secret. You must not share it. Why? Because here we will simply need, later on, to consume the tokens. For me, when I put in, for example, $1 or $2, it's more than enough to run a few workflows. So the consumption isn't huge with OpenAI. So the cost is always quite moderate, but obviously you need to load a little bit. This here is a little bit of information about the consumption. As you can see here, the 5.6, so SOL, it's the one that by default is still very interesting in terms of consumption. It's not very far from GPT-4o mini, but on the other hand, the others, those systems, they are much more expensive. So that's why I go more for the 5.6 SOL. It's somewhat the most recommended one. Of course, in terms of billing, you can simply add here, for example, $3 or $4 while you use this system. You just had to add credits here to be able to use them. So once I have my API key ready to go, I am then fully able to update my entire system configuration. From there, I can simply tell n8n to connect with OpenAI. and instruct it to utilize GPT 5.6 specifically within its assistant workflow. It really makes the whole integration process feel incredibly seamless and straightforward. I'm going to show you the commands to run right away. And here we go. I'm coming into my installation here. I'm going to click on Manager to change some information in the environment. There are a few small settings that we're going to do together that will require me to work with GPT 5.6. I'm going into Environment. The first thing to change already, the Nexus here API, I can simply delete it. I won't need it anymore. And the n8n, so model, I'm going to click here to display, but we're going to change it with this model here. We're going to clear it. We're going to require it to work with the 5.6 one. And we're going to add, of course, a new variable here. We're going to put OpenAI key. There we go. And remember, regarding the value, we have already created an API together. We're just going to simply copy it here. We'll do a simple copy paste there. So that simply allows us to have the API here. These are actually the two modifications that we will need to make. I'm just going to click on Save and Deploy. So this means the system will, in a way, restart the application and we'll test it together to see if it works or not. So now we need to run two command lines. So here I'm opening the terminal and we're first going to access our application to be able to remove NixOS and force the system to use our new system, which is OpenAI. So first thing to do here is to access the inside of this container. So that's the first command to put in place. Once I'm inside, we'll try together to run this command that exists in the documentation. There, so that one, it deleted it. And now we're going to reconnect the key to OpenAI. That's the second command. And I can simply, there you go, redeploy here to restart the system. I'm running it here. So here it's like we're doing a little restart. And now we're going to try to test if everything works or not. Here we go. Now we're just going to test it. So when we first open up our instance, we can get started right away. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and ask it the question. What specific LLM are you actually using? It should simply tell me that it's using OpenAI. So here, the system is actually connected to my API, which is OpenAI. And here, I can simply, there you go, change the models and reload my account. And OpenAI is 100% connected. And I can simply create the different prompts and launch the various requests here, for creating workflows. When you launch the workflow creation, the workflow will be created and it will be automatically added to the automation. And here are some examples that I've actually used. There you go. So this is an application that actually sends me the meet you. I sent the prompt. It processed the workflow and gave me the actual workflow so that I could simply test it. And the workflow is right there, ready to be executed, of course. And the system, what's very interesting when OpenAI integrates automatically with n8n is that it's the one that runs the tests to ensure that the workflow is 100% functional. And it also has the ability to help me configure the different parameters if they aren't active here. The system in its chat, and I'm going to show you that, it will help me step by step. Like for example here, when I was asking it how to connect a node. And there it runs the test to give me all the steps to follow. And also when it detects a node that hasn't been configured, it actually displays the system for me in this way so I can fill it out here just once. Once it's connected, it will recognize it. And that's how the system works 100% with ChatGPT, actually with the latest version, and it gives me the result I'm looking for.